Hey babes, hey everyone. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How are you all doing? How are you all doing? I am doing good on this Friday, and I'm glad that you all are here with me. So, let me just do a little bit of housekeeping really quickly because my day has been thrown off. A little bit of chaos. I blame Sonya, but it is what it is. Okay. Let me start off by saying hello, hello, hello. Jam is here. Nick S. No time for the BS. Yes, we ain't got time for your shit. Okay. Sleepy D. Oh no, you good, babe. Yeah. Very, very exhausting. Very exhausting. It's sad because, energetically, this is someone who could really be something if they applied themselves and chose the right way. But, we can't make people do what they don't want to do. But yeah, it was very exhausting, very exhausting. Mel, hey D Dub, May's daughter, Zen Soul, Cam Lewis, Mons. You say, yeah, stop to take a break and see the notification. Yay. Well, I'm glad that you're here, my darling. Adele, it's your 14-year anniversary. That is what's up. Happy anniversary to you. Yeah, my 14-year wedding anniversary was a couple of weeks ago. So yeah. Listen, I mean, we don't have a birth time, so I really didn't look at houses. So everything that I'm going to explain is going to be pretty much just planet energy and signs because we don't have a time of birth, so I was not able to calculate houses. So houses are going to be irrelevant here. But yeah, Joanna, Zen Soul, hey, my boo journey with Corinne. Denver Sunday, Real Brown, Family Chronicles, that girl. Isis says, Q, peace and manifesting everyone. I think we all deserve tacos. And yes, beverages up front. Yeah, yeah, it was very interesting. You click play so fast. Well, I'm glad that you're here, my darling. Infinite Cree. Yeah, it was. It's tragic. It is very tragic. And the reality of it is that if this person if she applied herself, if she chose to do right, if she chose to do better, she could really be very powerful. She could be very powerful and influential. But that's how the cookie crumbles. Every adult has to make their own decisions. So yeah, Leo lady, K Anita. Hey, it's the real Toshi. Yeah. You need to do a natal chart reading with me. I don't offer them for clients yet. I don't offer them for clients yet. So as soon as I do offer them for clients, then I will definitely let everyone know. Hey Donna girl. Y'all know I had some tacos yesterday, right? Y'all know I had tacos yesterday. Not Nesto's pen pal. But yeah, y'all know I had tacos yesterday. Okay. So let me just pull this chart up. Let me just pull it up. Let me just pull it up and get on in here with it. I don't know where to start with it with the chart because it's just so much going on. Um, but yeah, so let me just add this in. Let me just add this in. Can everyone see it? Let me know when you can see the chart. I know there's an actual StreamYard delay. I'm not sure by how many seconds or whatnot, but yeah. Let me know when you all can see the chart, my darlings. Okay, Muffin. You know what's funny, Muffin? Muffin used to be one of my nicknames in high school. Go figure. So you are always welcome here, Muffin. Okay, y'all say yes. Okay, so again, we don't have a time of birth. We just have her birth date. So without the time, we're not really able to calculate the houses, right? House placements or whatnot. So we're just going to be going off of planet energy and everything that's going on here in this chart, right? And I'm not about to spend all this time trying to rectify a chart. I barely got the birth date. So shout out to our sis, our good friend Nyla Grown Woman Vibes, because she researches a lot of things. And this is how I was able to get the birth date for this chart. So shout out to Nyla Grown Woman Vibes for that information. So, okay. So one of the things that's here is, I guess I kind of want to start off. Okay. So when we're looking at, so all of these for the most part, is this is really where a lot of the energy in her chart is calculated. Is where it's sitting, right on the left hand side. The Black Lilith is not a planet. Descendant and IC are just points on the chart. Node is just a moon node. Chiron is an asteroid. So really on this side of the chart, on the right side of the chart, the only planet that's really there is Saturn. So with Saturn really being the only planet in this chart, and it's on this side, and all the planets and everything, a lot of the action is going on the opposite side. She has what is called, this is a bucket chart with her handle or the ladle being focused through the lens of Saturn, right? Because, yeah, like when I was looking at her chart, I was just like, she has a lot of things focused on one side. A lot of things focused on one side. So she has a bucket chart, right? And with her bucket chart, a lot of things are going to be a lot of things are filtered for her through um through the left side of the chart. But the thing about it is that where she should be powerful, where she should be manifested at, through her Saturn, it's really not going to happen. It's really not going to happen. So why? Because her Saturn her Saturn is actually afflicted. Okay. Her Saturn is actually afflicted here in Aries, right? So, and forgive me if you hear something in the background. Mr. Hoodoo is actually in the bedroom and he is watching he's entertaining himself with his Facebook videos and whatnot. So if you hear that in the background, hopefully it's not too loud. But if you hear it in the background, you hear a little mumbling in the background, it's Mr. Hoodoo. He's watching his Facebook videos, child, and he has recently discovered "Am I the Asshole" on Reddit. So he's gone down the "Am I the Asshole" on Reddit um, rabbit hole. Okay. But yeah, so a lot of things, where she should be strong in her Saturn, she's actually afflicted. And again, she has a bucket chart with her handle, right, being actually in Saturn. And that is what you would call it's a singleton. Saturn is our power structures. Saturn is our boundaries. Saturn is our limitations. Saturn is where you could power things up and be grounded. But being that her Saturn is afflicted and her Saturn is actually the handle of this bucket chart, she has issues with power structures. She has issues with law and order. She has issues with justice and authority. And I think that we see these things, especially throughout the phone calls and how we have gotten to know Sonya with these phone calls. So make no mistake about it. Okay. Her issues with authority, with power, with justice, with discipline, okay, with boundaries, that those things are played out. But it is because not only is her Saturn afflicted in Aries, but she has this bucket structure, and that singleton Saturn is is just opposing all of this energy on the other side, side of her chart. Now, with her Saturn being afflicted in Aries, okay, so So normally Saturn is supposed to be that structure, being able to work, thinking long term, thinking, planning, building long term. But baby, you have this Aries here, and Aries is the rule of Mars. So you have this martial energy. You have this martial energy that is supposed to be out in front, that is supposed to be starting things, that's supposed to be building things. But Saturn, this is an energetic mess going on here. This is the energetic mess. Okay. So one of the things for her is that she doesn't know when when she should stop doing something. She doesn't know when to stop. She doesn't know when to stop and ask, okay, am I doing too much? Is this too much for me to take on? And this Aries energy, right, wants to be so dominant, for her, and being that the Saturn is afflicted, she doesn't know when to stop. She doesn't know when to let go. And for her, she would rather win than lose. And I think we can see that as it plays out. Again, all these calls have been very, very revealing when it comes to her. Okay, the Saturn and Aries, the Aries impulse, she's really supposed to think before she acts, but that's not happening. That's not happening. She really needs to, and it's so, not that it's funny, but she is this mature of a woman, okay, and she has no discipline. She has no discipline whatsoever. She has no discipline. This is where this is coming from. This is where this is coming from. She really, if she chooses to, she really should make an extra effort to balance things out, but she won't. She won't. Um, she won't. So this is where the immaturity is coming in. And we're gonna touch on the other things too. This is where the immaturity is coming in. Um, the lack of all that. Now I was just talking about the chart. We've talked about the Saturn and Aries. I kind of want to move over to the luminaries. Her sun and her moon, right? And the thing about it is, I was checking the chart. I was moving the chart forwards and backwards in time. She was born on the 15th. So, 15th of September, 1968. If she was born between like 12:01 a.m. and like 8 a.m., her moon would be a Gemini moon. If she was born after 8 a.m., her moon could be Cancer. So I'm going to kind of talk about that as it pertains to the moon, because I want to kind of start with the moon first before I go into the Virgo traits, because the moon is, this is the emotional body. This is the emotional body. And this is where a lot of those filters of emotions, how we process that, do we fall into them, do we repress them? This is where a lot of that is going to be filtered out, and how a person is going to deal with things. When we're also looking through the moon, for those of you who practice magic or whatnot, the moon, being that it's our closest body to Earth, the moon is where things are going to filter through and manifest down. Okay. The sun, we always talk about, oh, what's your sun sign? But the moon is just as important. So I'm going to move on over to the luminaries, starting with the moon. Let me check the chat and see what's going on, because I got to go back and check the chat and see what's going on, because I'm trying to get into the vibe of what's going on here all together. Um, so let me check and see what you all are saying. Yeah, baby, tacos are life. Okay, tacos are life. Not Sonya is a bucket. Hey, Nesto, sing a cow. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, listen, I found out about Am I the Asshole years ago on Reddit. It's a mess. I stay out of there now. Okay, so let me see what's going on in the chat real quick. This is her issue. Yeah, a lot of how what we know of Sonya is actually here revealed in the chart, right? So I'm gonna get to it. Let me just come in here and check the chat, make sure I don't have any questions. You can't stand little dragonfly John. Yeah, she doesn't want to lose. I wonder if her family's trying to help her step back or if they're allowing her to learn her own. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, you would think, but the way she just processes things is very interesting. Okay, so let me get back to my notes. I'm gonna stop and check the chat, um, every down there for questions. Okay, so going to her moon. If we look at her moon, like I said, her moon is up here, is at the top of the chart. The moon is in Cancer. You see it at 1 degree. Like I said, when I move the wheel backwards in time, there's a possibility that she was a late degree Gemini moon, and it's possible that she is a Cancer moon. Okay, I don't have the birth time, so I don't know, but I'm just going to break down through the moon if it was, per each sign. So, if this is correct, if her moon is indeed in Cancer, the moon would be in domicile. Okay, the moon likes it there. It's very cozy there. And if this is the case, if this is her moon, it would explain her very sensitive nature. Okay, she wants to come out and say that, she doesn't do this and she doesn't really care about this. Baby, you care. She tries to hide her emotions so much, okay? Because if you're thinking about the Cancerian nature, right? You're thinking about a crab, the hard shell, hiding the feelings, holding things deep inside. It's a protection mechanism, right? So yeah, with her, all of this, she's talking about I don't like clingy, or I'm cool with that, or this doesn't bother me, or I don't care. Baby, that's a damn lie. It's a damn lie. She feels so deeply about so many things, but again, she keeps things to herself because unfortunately, emotions for her is a negative and a downfall. She suppresses a lot. She holds a lot inside because she is doing this, holding a lot inside, not talking through things. This is helping bring the victim mentality. This is bringing that victim mentality. Okay, so this is solidifying, fostering the victim mentality. Okay, and with the moon in Cancer, it's going to help to amplify other things in the chart. Okay, now Cancer moons. Okay, and this isn't for everyone, but a lot of the loyalty, you know, the Cancerian energy is known to be very, very loyal. Okay, so when we hear her talking about loyalty, 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 that's potentially where it's coming from if she's a Cancer moon. Now, if she is a Gemini moon, because again, the chart is only at 1 degree in Cancer. If she was born earlier in the day, if she's born before 8 a.m., she would be a Gemini moon. So if she is a Gemini moon, you know, um, because I mean, in all actuality, she has those emotional characteristics of both Gemini and Cancer. I really think she was born right at the transformational point. So the ending of Gemini going into the beginning of Cancer. But we see these aspects in her too, because baby, she don't know how to shut up. She does not know how to shut up. Okay, she is chatty. She is chatty. We see her on the phone, okay, with Nesto, even if she's talking to infamous Mammy, if she's on the phone with Nesto, whoever she's talking to, she is chatterbox, chatterbox, chatterbox. Okay. That's that mercurial, okay, conversation that because Mercury is the ruling planet of Gemini. Because she talks fast, she talks over people, okay? She can't shut up. Okay. Now, another thing about the Gemini moon energy, and this isn't all, it really depends on everyone is different, but they have the ability to gloss over things. Okay. They gloss over things, they're all over the place. Okay. We have heard, people tell the tales, people tell their stories of, you know, Don't mess with quote unquote Geminis. Again, everyone's experiences are going to be different. This is not a hard and fast rule because everyone's chart is different. But when they gloss over things and not really caring about feelings, yeah, this is where this comes from. This is where this comes from. And again, with Mercury ruling Gemini, you hear her all the time talking about, well, this is this, this it's civil, all of this, it's civil, it's civil. That's coming from her mercurial placements, okay? Because she got a lot of stuff also going on in Virgo. Okay, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. So all this, it's civil, she talks like she's supposed to know what she's talking about when she don't know not a damn thing. Okay, that's where that's coming from. Okay, we know oftentimes she don't know what the hell she's talking about. Okay, and then also energetically, she can't sit still. She can't sit still. The party scene, the fluttering, flitting around here and there. Um, that's the mercurial nature, especially through Gemini moon, if she is a Gemini moon. Again, I personally believe that she was born right, she's not fully one, she's not fully Cancer moon, but she's not fully the other. I believe that she was born right in that transitional time. Okay, so another thing, so that's if she's a Gemini moon, that's if she's a Cancer moon. One of the things that I found really interesting is that if you apply what's going on with her from a waxing, waning, sun in the sky, sun is setting type of lens, right? On the day she was born, the moon was waning. Okay. The moon was in the moon was waning. I think she was in the last quarter, so she had less than 50% of illumination remaining, but she wasn't at full moon yet. So she may have her moon, was a waning moon. She might have been between like 50 and 20 something percent of illumination remaining. Yeah, her moon was waning. Why is this important? This is important because as the light diminishes, and we're talking energetically, as the light diminishes, as the light decreases, one is supposed to be, like I said, those of you who do magic, those of you who practice your spirituality, when the moon is waning, you are supposed to be able to let things go. You are supposed to reflect. You are letting things go so you can begin the cycle anew with a new mindset, with new ideas. She can't let stuff go. She can't let stuff go. And so, as it's diminishing during the waning phase, she's supposed to be able to let stuff go. But, and with some of her other placements too, in addition to her waning moon, it's bringing her to always be negative in nature. Okay. So, for example, like in her mind, people are always hating on her, or women are always scheming on me, or the justice system is always trying to take the man down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. She can't let go of certain things. She is stuck. She is stunted. Energetically, she is stunted. She's supposed to release so she can renew, but she can't do that. And since she cannot release, and since she is stuck, she is probably never going to reach her full potential. She's probably never going to reach her full potential, which is sad because, again, this is a woman of mature age. Shout out to Nyla. And she's just so stunted. She's just so stunted. That is because of the energetics of this waning moon. And again, some of our other planet placements. So let me take a moment. Let me check the chat and see what's going on real quick. Mm. Fuzzy says she is not a Cancer moon. We don't claim her. Yeah, she definitely she definitely has a little bit of both. But yeah, with that moon in that 1 degree, I really feel like she's starting to take on the Cancer energies, but I really feel like that Gemini energy is in there too. So she definitely has a lot of both. undeveloped. She strikes me as a Gemini moon. Yeah, yeah, I could definitely see that. Ebony Queen says, my voice and cadence is so similar to Nyla. The two of you sound a lot alike. We get that a lot. We get that a lot. I see it as a compliment. I love Nyla Boo. That's my girl. Yeah. Your Gemini moon. Yeah, no. She's not loyal. We gonna get to that. She has ideals of loyalty. She thinks about loyalty. She talks about loyalty because loyalty is something that is applauded. Loyalty is something that a lot of people want when it comes to interpersonal relationships. She talks about loyalty, but we know she's not loyal, and we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. No, not her turn, Ria. Not her ultimate personality. You so silly. Okay, so let me get back into this. So now her sun is in Virgo. And it's funny because if you're thinking energetically, right? Cancer, with the moon potentially in Cancer, Cancer is a water sign. Water just spreads around, water doesn't stop moving, right? You have Gemini, which is an air sign. You don't really capture air, right? You can harness the power of it, but air, you don't really capture air. It's not a thing that you hold on to, right? Virgo is an earth sign, and she really, really needs some type of structure and stability in her life and energetically, but she's not even getting that from her Virgo, from her earth sign. So normally when you have, this is why things balance out, right? For example, like me and my husband, I am a water sign, water sun sign. My husband is an earth sign. I can be all over the place. If I don't focus and write a list of what I'm going to do, I'm going to start doing this, then I'm going to stop, then I'm going to do something else, and then I'm going to stop. So I know that I have to focus and get things done. My husband comes in with the structure, okay, that stability that I need to help anchor me down. My husband is a Taurus, okay, his birthday was a couple weeks ago. He is very, very, very much earth. He is very steady. Sonya, with her sun sign being Virgo and it's earthy, unfortunately, Virgo is not a steady earth sign. Virgo is mutable. So, again, even though she has that earthiness, it's not enough stability for her. Okay. Virgo is mutable. Gemini is mutable. Okay. Cancer is cardinal, but Cancer is still water. So she just has no structure. She has no structure whatsoever. Not in her sun and not in her moon. She has no structure whatsoever. This is why, she started this, she couldn't finish the school. She started this, she couldn't do that. She started this, she couldn't do this. She says she wants to do this, she not gonna do that. She want to open the club, she can't do that. She can't do that. She can't do that. She can't do that. This is why. She energetically, she has no structure. She has no structure. And she would be getting structure from the Saturn, but again, her Saturn is afflicted in Aries. So this is why she's just all over the place. This is why. This is why. Okay. So yeah, she needs grounding, she needs permanence, and she needs stability. This is also why she is not able to quote unquote make her mark on the world. She has no stability. She has no supporting structure. As much as she wants it, she has no stability. She has no structure. She does not have the support to platform to springboard off of. Okay. Okay. She's a Virgo sun. She's a Virgo sun. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yes, you said as a Capricorn, remaining stagnant seems like a death sentence. Growing and learning is a joy to me, and I can imagine not moving freely. Yeah, Capricorn is a go-getter. Capricorn is gonna go do something. That's the earthiness, but that's transformational as well. Yeah. So Her sun is Virgo, but Virgo is mutable. So she has no structure, she has no stability. She has no structure, she has no stability, and we can see it. We can see it. Now, one of the things that I was looking at that was really, really interesting to me in her chart, and I'm just going to start going into like the different energies. I'm just going to start going into the different energies. Now, if you look at her sun is Virgo at 22 degrees. And the thing about it with her sun at a late degree period, right? Because we're going from 0 to 29 degrees, 30 degrees per house. Um, when you are that late in your degrees, you are supposed to be at a point of mastery. Sonya is a master of nothing. And it's so messed up for her because that Virgo energy is about intelligence, is about doing the work, is about taking that knowledge and doing something with it. Virgo with that mercurial energy behind it, you are supposed to be learning. You're supposed to be smart. You are supposed to um be a master of the mind. And like I said, that late in the game, because yeah, Virgo is at 22 degrees. She was born on September 15th. So we're really through Virgo. We're really through Virgo. That late of a degree, that 22 degrees, she is supposed to be so much more mature and mastered than what she is, but baby, she is not. She is not. She is a master of nothing. She's a master of nothing. Donna says she's a master of something, something that starts with the letter D. Donna, go stand in the corner. Okay. Go stand in the corner, Donna. We are starting up the corner. I haven't put any of y'all in the corner in a little bit, but go stand in the corner. The rest of y'all who are channel members, go ahead and throw up your D is for Delulu. She does have the Delulu. She does have the Delulu. Mel says she's supposed to be learning and healing, and she's reverted to her lower self. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. But she's not. She's not. That's right. The Lulu. Yeah, the Lulu. The yeah, the Lulu. The Lulu. The Lulu, it's there. It's there. So, like I said, late in that degree, she's supposed to be getting to the point of mastery. She is supposed to be so much better than what she is. She actually has, with that Virgo energy, if she really wanted to, if she chose to focus and harness that energy, she could really be so much more, but for whatever reason, she chose not to. Because again, yes, this is her chart. Yes, these are the energies of her chart. But at the same time, you are a person and you choose whether or not you're going to say, for example, tell a lie. You choose that. You choose that. You choose whether or not you want to tell a lie. You choose whether or not you're going to scam someone. Just because you can do something doesn't always mean that you should. She has choices to make, but because she's so stunted, and immature, she's never going to be great. As much as she wants to be great, she is never going to be great. No. Counseling, I don't think counseling would help her because if you don't see anything as a problem, you're not ready to change and grow. You have to accept that something is wrong in order to be able to be open to receive help. If you don't see anything as wrong, that's not going to help you. That's not going to help you, right? Counseling and changing and growing is for people who want to do that. Okay? For people who want to do that. Yeah, very, very miserable. Okay, now looking, her sun at 22 degrees, if you look right next to that to the right, um, that little red one to the right of the sun. So the sun is here looking like a circle with a dot in it. This red one right here, that's Pluto. That's Pluto. Her sun is exactly conjunct Pluto. Now, Pluto is the higher octave of Mars. Okay. Mars has the energy to really go get. to be aggressive, to chase things down. Mars is the action that we need to get things done. Pluto is the higher octave of Mars. Her sun is conjunct Pluto. So you have the male luminary, which is the sun, conjunct a power player, a transformative power player in Pluto. Okay. If she were to be decent, she could actually be so much more. Okay. And everyone doesn't have their sun conjunct Pluto. This isn't a thing for everyone. Okay. It's not common, right? I mean, it happens, but this is, I've seen some people call it one of the more rarer aspects. Um, this is power. This is power. If she harnessed it correctly, she could use it for something good, but she does not, okay? Because she is stunted energetically, because she has not mastered anything, because she has no boundaries, because she has no structure. This sun conjunct Pluto, okay, is turning malevolent. It's turning malevolent. This is where we see her wanting to have control, okay? This is where we see her wanting to have control. People who want to have control, okay, and fight so hard for it can turn into what? Manipulators, okay? She has no filter, okay? She has no filter. She wants to control. She has been floating through life and she wants so much to have control over her life. But the way that she feels that she can have control over her life is by manipulating other people, okay? Everyone that she comes in contact to is supposed to be doing something for her because she wants this power play to be so much more. Okay. This is this sun conjunct Pluto is like the difference between Anakin Skywalker, okay, and Darth Vader. Darth Vader has all this power that he could use for something else, but he chooses to go down the dark path, right? Sh- all this power, all of this she wants to harness in all of her relationships with people, she wants to harness their power, their energy to self serve her. Okay. This is why she doesn't really consider people's feelings. Okay. She just says things, she has no filter. Okay. She has the desire to succeed, right? Especially if we're looking at her MC. Her MC is up here. Okay, 11th house, just per this chart. I'm just going by what I'm looking at. If her MC, it's looking like it's in the 11th. Again, we don't have houses, but it's so close. Look at it at 0 degrees. She is someone, she knows that she is supposed to be more than what she is. This is why she can't stand Shirley so much. She can't stand Shirley because Shirley has a public identity. Shirley is well known enough. Shirley is not an A-list celeb, but Shirley has prominence. Shirley is a prominent woman. Sonya wants to be a prominent woman. Okay. Sonya wants to be so much more. We see it's almost there. It's almost there, especially with her part of fortune up there in Leo. That Leo shines bright. When is Leo? Here in the Northern Hemisphere, Leo is the sun at its highest point in the summer. She wants star power. This is why you hear her talking about, oh, she's trying to get a movie deal. Oh, she's trying to get this. Oh, she's trying to get that. She wants power. She wants celeb. She wants to be a prominent woman. Okay. She wants to be a prominent woman. She wants so bad. This is why she couldn't stand Shirley. This is also why she can't stand Nyla. For whatever reason, She can't stand Nyla the most. Notice she always calls Nyla a little girl. She tries to throw Nyla under the bus because her and Nyla are similar in age. Nyla is more of a prominent woman than she is. Okay. Nyla makes money off of her. Nyla has prominence here in these YouTube streets. This is why. This is why. Because she wants to be so much more. She wants to be a star. She wants to be known. She wants status. She wants fame. She wants glory. Okay. And her Mars was in Leo. This is pushing that so much more. It's pushing it so much more. She wants to be so much more. She wants to be a prominent woman. Okay. She wants to be a prominent one. Okay. Let me stop for a second and check the chat, see what's going on. Um, yeah, it's a very powerful conjunction. Yep. Critical 20 degrees. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 No. She hooks and I'm gonna part of why she hooks into Nesto is one because there was supposed to be some prominence. She was supposed to get something from Nesto. Because Nesto was aligned with Shirley Strawberry, that was supposed to be her anchor. Because remember, they're very similar in their aspect. Nesto aligned with Shirley because he was supposed to springboard off of her, right? She aligned with Nesto. She was supposed to springboard off of him. He was supposed to be doing something for her too. Okay. But instead, right? And another thing, going back to her moon situation, right? When she talks about the loyalty, things like that, part of that is true for her. And when she says that she did enjoy, or he was calling her every day, when she was in the hospital, she did take that to heart. That was like someone really cared about her. So she did take that to heart. So she is saying that with truth behind it, but she always has ulterior motives because she is trying to springboard herself. She out here talking about Tubi movie and this, that, and the third. No, no. But yeah, so that does mean something. But she's one of those people that everyone she interacts with, she's using them for something. Using them for something. Yeah, she wants to control and dominate. Absolutely. She wants to control and dominate. Thank you so much, Muff Moon. You said thanks for doing her chart. You are so welcome. Thank you for being here. And Mel, thank you so much for that. You said facts on facts on facts, dead on. Well, I'm trying. I'm working. I'm working out here. Oh yeah, she won't say Nyla's name. She won't say Nyla's name, and we know why. She she calls Nyla a little girl because her and Nyla are in the same age range, and she is secretly competing with Nyla, but Nyla is not bothered. Okay, she's in the same age range, and Nyla looks better than her. Okay. Nyla is protected. Nyla makes money. Nyla has stability. Nyla has someone that protects her, loves her, Taz, right? So she does have a problem with that. She was like, this same woman, okay, doing all these things, and I haven't done anything. She doesn't like feeling inferior to other women. Okay. Make no mistake about it. Her dynamics with Sylvia, she enjoys that because she has the power over Sylvia based on, her calling, Sylvia for the phone calls, to bridge Nesto in. She likes that. She knows that she looks better than Sylvia. There's no threat there. Nyla is a threat to her. She would never say anything to Nyla in person. Okay. She know. That's why she can't stand Nyla. Okay. Because she out here running these secret, and ladies, you all know there are women out here who are running in secret competitions with you, and you just out here living your life. That's Sonya. That's Sonya. hmm Right. Mel got it right. Intellectually, she sees Nesto as beneath her, but instead it's her that he sees. But yep, this is exactly how they look at each other. That's why I said, like, when I did that reading on her and Nesto, what was it, like back in December or January or something like that, they're each playing each other. and each one thinks that they are superior to the other one. It's actually a very interesting dynamic. Oh no, every time she says, that little girl, because remember, she was mad that Nyla, quote unquote, put her picture out there. She was mad. She's been mad at Nyla. She's been jealous of Nyla since Nyla started doing this and found out who she was. That's when every time she said that girl in the videos, she's talking about Nyla. She is talking about Nyla. Okay. She is talking about Nyla. Yes. Dim folks says Nyla is also a smart thinking woman. Nyla can figure things out. Sylvia's not as bright as even Sonya. And you can have 100% right with this. Yeah. Natasha says Sonya is too sully to know Sylvia will take a man. But remember, in Sonya's mind, she's winning as it pertains to Sylvia. This is what she's thinking in her mind. Okay. In her mind, she is in control of that situation, that dynamic going on with her and Sylvia with the calls. Okay. We know this because, she wants Sylvia to have some of the calls first. That's her being in control of the situation. Mhm. Yeah, she can't stand women who are more prominent and doing better than her. Okay, because she has lost at life. Okay, she has lost at life. Her losing at life is her fault though. Her losing at life is her fault though. But yeah, no, she every time she says that girl with the videos, that girl was saying this in the video, that girl called me a stripper, that girl called me every time Sonya, you hear Sonya in those calls talking about that girl, you know, the December calls, the January 2024 calls, every time she's talking about that girl, she's talking about Nyla. hmm She dislikes she dislikes Fran too, but her gripe is with Nyla. Okay. But she dislikes them both, but it's really Nyla. It's really Nyla. She can't stand Nyla. But that's why. So so yeah, this Sun conjunct Pluto, she will manipulate if she can. She will manipulate it if she can. And she has this great will. She has this super desire. She really wants to succeed. She really wants to succeed. And the thing about it is, she wants to succeed. She wants to succeed financially. She's attracted to that. Listen, nothing is wrong with resources. She wants resources. She wants to be famous. She wants to be famous. Okay, because she's on YouTube. It's a big thing. It's big. This is where this is coming from. This is where this is coming from because she wants prominence, she wants fame. And then again, looking at her Mars is up there in Leo, that that's all that energy right there too. Leo, supposed to be a star. And it aggravates her that she isn't a star. It aggravates her that she is not at star level. Okay. She is aggravated to high hell that she has not quote unquote made it yet. She's aggravated at that. Okay. Now the thing also too is that that's a lot of, I don't want to say male energy, but this is a lot of male energy. Make no mistake about it, she is very male aligned and we see that, right? And we understand. Okay, because you got the maleness of the sun, Pluto being the higher octave of Mars. Mars is male natured. This is also a lot of her reasoning as to behind why she's very male aligned. Okay, why she's male aligned, but she likes maleness, um, but not maleness to the point where it could control her. Okay, because again, she has those issues with authority, with law, with justice. Okay. Now, her Jupiter is up here in Virgo. I'm sorry, but Jupiter is detriment here. Why Jupiter detriments? Jupiter is aligned with Pisces. Virgo is aligned with Mercury, um, Pisces and Mercury, they're detriment to each other. So unfortunately, she is not getting all of the lucky energy from Jupiter that she could. Um, you know, and her being shot by whatever man she was in a relationship with. Yeah, her Jupiter is just not lucky. Her Jupiter is not able to flourish here in Virgo. It's just not. So that kind of dampers things for her too. And she's not going to be good at doing things. She doesn't have the luck behind her to drive her, to help her harness things. The expansiveness is Jupiter is very, very diminished here, and she does not have the ability to do the things to make you honorable and well known, because Jupiter is benevolence. Jupiter is also goodness and good luck and being seen as a star. It has more star power than, say, like Saturn would. So, being honorable and things like that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Her Jupiter is not comfortable here in his Virgo as well. Okay. Now, and another thing, and this is generational, right? Her Chiron, if you look at the right of the chart, her Chiron is an Aries. Her Chiron is an Aries. So that wound of identity is there. She has identity issues. That wound of identity is there. She has issues, emotional issues, especially issues of self-worth and being valued. This is why we see her like on these phone calls with Nesto, especially the ones in person, where, she wants to be complimented on her looks. She wants to be big upped. She wants to be called so pretty. She doesn't want to look her age. Baby, as long as we are alive, we're going to age. The thing about it is you have to age gracefully. Okay, you have to age gracefully. She has identity issues. She has identity issues. But part of that is she has no stability. She really doesn't have a foundation. Her foundational self from a child was not very well taken care of. So these identity issues that she has, this is where this is coming from. This is where she is coming from. She actually needs a lot of healing and counseling and therapy. Okay, she actually needs a lot of healing, counseling, and therapy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, she has these issues here. Now, on the chart, and I don't think it's there. Let me check the chart and see. Let me go back to, no, I took it off. So I did check her Juno. And Juno is, it's the asteroid where, we're looking at things as far as relationships go. Yeah, I took it off the chart, but I did check it. Her Juno is in Scorpio. Okay. She really does want deep, fulfilling relationship with people. She doesn't have any of that in her life. She does not have people in her life. She does not have people in her life. She does not have community. She does not have partnership. She does not have friendship. She does not have deep, soulful connections, but she wants them. So another one of the reasons why she's holding on to Nesto is because he really is a relationship that she has right now, even though it's not deep. Even though it's not deep, it's an intimacy that she can have, that she can hold on to, even though he don't give a damn about her. She's holding on to that. It's delusion, but she's holding on to that. Okay, so she does kind of see that. She sees intimacy in him, and it's really what she has right now. Especially going back to, she said that he called her daily while, she was in the hospital. She almost died. That's intimacy to her, even though it's very surface level. That's intimacy, and that's a bond. So she really is holding on to that. And this is also why she is, quote unquote, possessive over him, and the fact that she doesn't want anyone, she don't want Shirley there. She don't want any other, quote unquote, person coming in, okay, to take this away from her. So, she talks crap about his friends, Dre, you know, the children. This is why she does that, because she's really trying to hold on to this little bit that she has. Okay. She's really trying to hold on to what she has, that little bit that she has with him, because she really doesn't have anyone else. She really doesn't have any, um, she really doesn't have anyone else. And she's in competition. Hmm. Hmm. She really doesn't have anyone else. Yeah, she can't compete. Would you say you're willing to bet she was a man in her past life? Yeah, yeah. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where that comes from. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Dance Yajic says this chart has so much potential. She could have been someone influential, a leader, but no, she whack as fuck. Yeah, I was talking to Nyla earlier, and I was telling Nyla, like, if she really had potential, she really has potential. She has power here. If she would have applied herself and really, really done something for herself and been secure in who she is, she could have been like powerful, like Olivia Pope from Scandal. She really had the potential to be very, very powerful and influential. And I think on some level she knows that, but I think she also knows that she has issues and she just won't deal with them. She really could have been very, very powerful and prominent and someone that people listen to and come to for advice. She really could have been, but it's failed. But it's failed. I just noticed that your name, prominent woman. That's so funny. But yeah, it really could have been, but she failed. But she failed. She's stunted. She's very, very stunted, right? She's very, very stunted. Um, Now it's not really a for real, but her son is kind of square her moon, and I noticed that. This is tension. This is conflict, especially in relationships with close people. She does not have the close relationship. She doesn't. Um, More insecurity, more insecurity. She does have a weak conjunction with her sun and her Uranus. It's a weak conjunction. I really don't. It's very, very weak. I try to keep my conjunctions within 4 degrees. This one is more of a 5 to 6 degree. Yeah, it's 7 degrees here, 22 degrees and 29 degrees. It's very, very weak, but because these are planets and luminaries with a lot of influence there, there's a little bit of shining the light on the chaos there. She is very, very chaotic. Uranus comes to shake things up, destroy things, shake things up, try to bring in something new. So she really could do better. She really can. It's a weak conjunction, but she wants to be different. This is where we hear her say, like, "Oh, I'm not like those other people. Oh, I'm not like, oh, like those other women. Oh, I really don't care about that." A lot of people care about this, but this is where this is coming in. Um, her Uranus. This is where things are coming in with that. And again, issues with authority, issues with issues with authority, issues with authority. Now, something told me one of the things that I found the most interesting, and it's not here on the chart, but I checked her Black Lilith. Oh, it is here on the chart. So we see the Black Lilith here in Gemini. Something told me to check her Black Lilith because, Lilith, gets a lot of hate um as far as being empowering. Lilith, supposed to be the first wife or the other wife of Adam. Lilith is supposed to be the dark feminine, um, where the secrets and everything like that is. But Her black Lilith, and Lilith isn't an actual body. It's a point. It's a point in space. Lilith, her black Lilith, and it's quite unfortunate. Her black Lilith is in Gemini. This is no bueno. This is no bueno. Her black Lilith in Gemini. Not only does she babble, but this is where the secrets and more of the deceit is going to be. Okay. This is where this is. Now, this Black Lilith in Gemini with the potential for the moon to be in Gemini with Jupiter afflicted in a mercurial sign. Her Mercury is also in an air sign. This is where the lying comes in. She lies, she lies, she lies, she lies. She's two faced, she lies. She's deceitful, she lies. She gossips, she lies. She lie, she lie, she lie. She lie. This is where the scam is going to come in. Okay. If she were to harness all of her mercurial nature and do something decent with it, that's one thing. And I'm not going to say that she has a full-blown negative chart, but with Saturn being afflicted and Jupiter being afflicted, like I said, I'm not going to say this is a negative chart, but this is definitely a shoulda, coulda, woulda chart. Um, this is all of these things put together. When you have failed power dynamics and people will scramble and do anything for power or to be noticed or to be seen, especially with a lot of that ego that she has going on. Okay, her Mars is in Leo, that's ego. But you have this ego but failed power dynamics. This is where you're going to scheme and scam, because scheming and scamming and lying is a way that you can have superficial power over people. Okay. This is the duplicity. Because remember, we're talking about Gemini. Look, I want you all to pay attention to the doubles. Okay, so Cancer, look at the double of the sign. Gemini is a double of the sign. This is the duplicitous. Okay, duplicity. And this Black Lilith in Gemini, gonna try to be clever, gonna try to manipulate people. This is more energetics that will try to manipulate and scam, will lie, will cheat, and will do it all for personal benefits. This is self-destruction. Okay, self-destruction, because energetically, all of that is not good. Okay, it's destructive in nature. Okay, it's thoughtless. She doesn't have any tact. This is where this is again ramping up on the being domineering in a conversation. This is being blabbery. This is being chatty. This is thinking that you're saying something correct in a conversation. It's civil. It's civil will never go away, but you loud and you wrong. Okay, she's not going to hear anyone else out. She loud and she wrong. Okay, this is unfortunately paired with everything else going on in her chart. This is a negative manifestation of Black Lilith. Okay, she can't handle rejection. She can't handle being corrected. And with all these things, she can't be rejected. She doesn't like to be corrected. She has issues with her self-worth. She has issues with confidence. So that is like, it's the beginning of a snake pit. If you can't be corrected, if you can't see where you're wrong, and everybody else is wrong except for her, you can't be corrected. You have a fear of rejection. When you have all of this negative energy and how it manifests out in the negatives in a negative way, this is actually energetically very, very self-destructive because you're not going to grow, you're not going to learn, you're not going to do better. And when they can't be corrected, okay, they detach. They detach. She don't want to hear it when people are saying things to her. She don't want to hear it. She don't want to hear it. She just sits there and, she'll just sit there like, when she was on her little live streams or whatever, and people were telling her stuff in the chat, she turned the camera off. She don't want to be bothered. She's not here for it anymore. This is self-destructive. Very, very self-destructive. This is where a lot of that detachment is coming in from. But yeah, this is going to bring in more of that scam, lie, cheat, duplicitous, cunning, mischievous. But we can't trust you. We don't trust you. We can't trust you. We can't believe. This is where this is coming in. But a lot of it is, like I said, she doesn't have stability in her foundation. She has identity issues. She has self-confidence issues, self-esteem issues. And she has the ability to harness her power, but she can't. She's powerless. Because she's powerless, she will create some chaos. Okay. And energetically, like I said, dealing with this chart, dealing with that, everything that I've looked through the chart and applying to who we know she is very, I can't remember which one of them told Nesto, but she's no good. She's poisonous. She is. She is. And I don't feel good saying that she's poisonous. I don't feel good saying it at all because it doesn't have to be. But energetically, she has a lot going on. If she would just take the time to energetically and spiritually heal herself, she could be so much better. But she can't, and she won't. But she can't and she won't. And just talking about all of this, I just got tired. I'm tired now. I'm tired now. But yeah, that was some of the getting a lot done with this chart because she her energy is heavy. She's one of those people with just, and I hate to say it, like bad juju. Those people, she'll come around, your car may not start. Your car may not start. Um her energetics is too much. It's very heavy for me. It took me a couple of days to get through this. It's very, very heavy. So, very, very heavy. So, yeah. Yeah, she definitely wants to be more than what she is. Yeah, this is why she loses friends more because she knows that she's full of shit, but she thinks other people can't see it. And when we can see it and when we call it out, she doesn't like that. Yes. Yes. Remember I said like foundationally, and remember when I did the tarot reading on her? Remember I said something happened to her during her foundational and formative years? Yes, part of that going on when she was a child, in addition to um that Sun Pluto conjunction, those two things are definitely why she's like that. Yes, with the hatred of women. Yes. Especially women doing better than her. Absolutely. Yeah, she is not comfortable in her own skin. Hmm. She's very draining, and like when I'm telling you all, I was drained. I would work on it for a little bit, then take a break, work on it for a little bit, then take a break, or very, very draining. I'm tired. I'm tired. Hmm. I'm tired. I'm tired now. Yeah, and then also, if we're looking at her Neptune down here at the bottom, her Neptune down here in Scorpio, yeah, that's more delusions, deceitfulness, going down there in the depths. Uh-huh. She really is primed for lying. As weird as it is to say, she's primed for lying and deceitfulness. She is. And she really, really turns that on because she's powerless. Um, and she can't go nowhere in life. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So this is Sonya. This is Sonya. This has been definitely one of the more interesting charts that I've looked at. Um, yeah, yeah, this right here, this was a lot. This was a lot. This was a lot. And and also one more thing. If we are thinking about medicinal astrology, if we are thinking about medicinal astrology, so like for example, I am a Pisces sun. Pisces have issues with their feet. I definitely have issues with my feet. Okay, the bones in my feet are spreading. I have to wear orthotics in my shoes whenever I'm wearing sneakers to try and give my feet support so that the bones in my feet do not spread, because if they get out of control, I will have to have the bones in my feet I would have to have like screws put in them. Okay. I as a sun in Pisces, I had to have minor surgery on one of my toes because unfortunately, just genetically, I have an ingrown toenail situation. So I have to get my pedicures. I have to, you need that little clip. Medicinal astrology, right? She's a Virgo. Guess what Virgos have issues with? Digestive issues. So her having to go boo boo, she need that boo boo. She need to go to the toilet. Okay, that is unfortunately medicinal astrology. That's that Virgo energy. That's that Virgo energy. This is why she got problems with her guts. So yes, medicinal astrology is definitely a thing. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's what, so for example, like Saturn would be your skin and your bones, because your skin and your bones forms the structure of who you are. So yeah. So yeah, medicinally, astrological wise, Virgos, that, and I was thinking about like that, like a couple of my friends from back in the day, they were Virgo sons. They had them gut issues too. They had them gut issues too. It's not everybody, but if you go look into medicinal astrology and go look at Virgo, they're gonna have them digestive gut issues. So he said your bestie is a Pisces and she drags her feet bad and can't wear heels. Mm-hmm. Yep. Dan Siagic says my Pisces husband has plantar fasciitis too. Yep. Plantar fasciitis. Yep. My mother, Pisces sun, she had her issues with her. Um, she had her issues with her. She was in a car accident when she was younger, before I was born. She had to learn how to walk all over again. Mobility. So it is a thing. It is a thing. Thank you so much, Sanders, RN, for this. You said, thank you. I have learned so much today. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. But yes, medicinal. See, all my people out here talking about the plantar fascia. I got them little orthotics in my I have my little sneakers on right now. My boats, my new Nikes that I had got a couple weeks ago. I got my orthotics in my Nikes right now. hmm If I stand too much on my feet hurt. So I can't like stand on my feet and stuff like that. So like as much as I wanted to like do the treadmill and stuff like that, that's too much on my feet. I can't do it. But yeah. So yep. Yep. Can I do a show on medicinal astrology? I am not that well versed in medicinal astrology, but there is an astrologer. I don't know if you remember, you can go back to, there was a video. I reviewed a video on the medicinal astrology as it pertained to what happened with the panini of 2020. Y'all remember what happened in 2020, the C word, right? And that astrologer in that video, she was a medicinal astrologer, a medical astrologer. and she was on point with it. So it's called the astrology of the pandemic. And go back to that video. In that video, I reviewed a video of this medicinal astrologer. It was on point. Her name is Lee something, but she's one of the most she's a prominent medicinal astrology. Her name is Lee like Lerman or something like that. Prominent medicinal astrologer. Yes. Hey Aries one. Yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah, her name is Lee something. Lee Lemon, Lehman, something like that. But she's a medicinal astrologer. So like I said, go back to that video, the astrology of the 2020 pandemic. And that video, I reviewed that video on point with it. On point with it. So yeah. Yeah. Can one of the mods go back to my channel and find that the astrology of the pandemic video? I think I did that video early this year, maybe January, but the actual medicinal astrologer, she did that video, I want to say in 2021. 2021. Um Yeah. So can one of the mods find the video on my channel and put it here in the chat so people can go back and look at it because it's very, very fascinating. But yeah, so you can use astrology to kind of look at a lot of different stuff. But yeah, medicinal astrology is a thing. Hold on one second. Room service is knocking on the door. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I'm dealing room services came and knocked on the door. So give me one second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sorry, everyone. Sorry, yeah. Room service that came and knocked. Babe went to sleep. Okay, so yeah. Thanks so much, Mel, for putting it out there. Yeah, Black Lilith, yeah, it's a point in space. It's not really like a planet or anything like that, but yeah, it's out there before. Okay, so yeah, they finally showed up. They were coming here this morning, and then they left and didn't come back. And I just knew they were going to be. They messed up my workout schedule for today. Um, so it's okay. We're checking out of here tomorrow. We're going to LA tomorrow. So we're checking out of San Diego tomorrow. We're going to LA and then we'll come back to San Diego. I won't be back home until Tuesday next week. So we're still down here. But yeah, so I hope everyone enjoyed this. I hope everyone learned something. I hope that this was informative. I hope that this is interesting. I hope that this was interesting for you all. Yeah, this was some work. This was some work going through her chart just because, and again, applying, the less lumination that her moon isn't really illuminated. And then if you think about Virgo, Virgo happens in the, it's going into the fall here in the northern hemisphere. So not only is there less sunlight, there's less moonlight. So if there's less light, if we're thinking about it from an energetic perspective, there is less goodness. Less goodness. It's like things are setting and the shadows are starting to creep in, right? So this is very, very shadowy. She's very, very shadowy energetically, and we see it. We see it. So let me say thank you so much, Sanders, RN23. Capricorns medically are subjected to joint issues. My knees have been bothering me recently, and I'm on a regimen to heal. So intriguing. Yeah. Yeah, it's very intriguing. Again, this isn't 100% across the board, but if we're just looking at applying things, it's really, really, really interesting. And I can't wait. I just downloaded a book about what did I download a book about? Criminal astrology. Is that what I just downloaded? So I can read on that. Um, let me go to home, let me go to my library. Yeah, I just downloaded criminal astrology because I kind of want to get into that too. But yeah, it's a lot of different branches of astrology or whatnot. So yeah, thank you so much for that, Sanders RN23. So yeah, you all. I don't know. She just might be part of that crew. She just might be part of that crew. I didn't really see why she has colorism issues. I mean, but a lot of people from that generation, because when we're talking about people born in like the 50s and 60s, a lot of them have this someone has good hair. They will say good hair. Oh, you got some good hair, right? That's colorism, that's featureism, that's texturism, okay? Um because we don't see Sonya wearing some kinky curly, okay? And listen, you wear whatever kind of ponytail you want to wear. I wear when I wear my extensions and my wig, it looks like okay, like this is a black person. Okay, this is a black person. I look, a lot of people from that era have those colorism issues. They don't see it, but it's okay. Because sometimes you got to check a lot of people in your family still talking about that good hair, that good hair. Okay, a pretty baby, pretty hair, good hair. So a lot of those people they have those colorism issues. They have those colorism issues. It's in there and it's internalized. Okay. Okay, yeah, the book is called it's on Amazon. I just downloaded it. And it's not really like a book. It's only like 109 pages. It's called Criminal Astrology, Volume 1. Um Understanding the Crime Chart by Kirsty McIntosh. That's what it's called. Criminal Astrology. So let me take a screenshot of it so I can I'm gonna take a screenshot of it and I'm gonna put it on my YouTube wall so you all can see it. So yeah, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read that. But yeah, it's self-hate, and a lot of those people born in the 50s, born in the 60s, they have that. They have the self-hate. Not all, but some, right? Have that. It's a thing. Right. 4C hair is good hair. Healthy hair is good hair. This is what we should be focused on. We should be focused on healthy hair follicles. Is your hair healthy? Did you trim it? Are you washing it? Are you giving your hair what it needs? Okay, 4C hair is good hair. Healthy hair is good hair. Because baby, I see a whole bunch of clear folks with some trash hair. Baby, that's not good. That's not good, right? So yeah. Hey Nyla Boo. Oh, Nyla out here gifting memberships. Thank you so much, Nyla. I am so appreciative of you, girl. Mel said you have that book in your library. Yeah. Yeah. Healthy hair. Yes, your hair is 4C and it is good. There's nothing wrong with it. You just have your genetics are just different from other people's, and that is okay. That is okay. Okay. So yeah, healthy hair. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much, Nyla, for the membership, giving out these memberships. I appreciate you, Nyla Boo. And congratulations to everyone who now has a membership. Now has a membership. Good. Hold on to your membership. Yeah, so Gen X or Margaret. Yeah. 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 So yeah, this was like I said, her chart was very, very interesting. And it was hard to get through because I could just feel the I don't want to say negativity, but it was just draining. As draining as she is on them phone calls, and it was just as draining like that for me. Hmm. It was just as draining for me. So yeah, see, I have Kindle Unlimited, so I can read it for free. So yeah, Simply Peach ATL says thank you. Sonya is not what quote society would call light skinned. She looked like she bleached her face. Her hands are her true color. She said, yeah, she is. She is. But that's also part of her wanting to be more than what she is. She will scramble to do whatever she can to try and be more than what she is, to be as prominent as she can. And if she can get next to whiteness, she will do that too. She will do that too. She will do that too. Lovejoy, thank you so much, darling. You said good live Q. Well, thank you so much. I am so glad that you all enjoyed it because I have been looking at this chart for the past 2 days. And I was up last night. It was 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night, getting through this. And baby, I got tired. I turned on the sleep timer on the TV and I went to sleep. I had been in and out of it. It was energetically, it was just too much for me. And me as the spiritual person that I am, I feel the energetics of things. And it was just too much for me. I was just like, I was working on it yesterday. I was working on it Wednesday. I had started working on it on Tuesday. I was like, this is too much. This is too much. Like she made me like want a cigarette and I don't smoke. So I was just like, let me eat this piece of cookie to try and soothe myself because this is too much. It was too much. So thank you so much, Lovejoy. I really wanted to bring this to you all yesterday, but like I said, it was just too much. It was just too much energetically. Yeah, Sonya is draining it. We don't even know her. Yeah, she really is. Yeah, returning to Mac. Oh snap, Mimi is prominent. Y'all prominent now. Nyla's so sweet. Nyla's on Operation Green Chat. Yes. Yeah, she's draining. She's draining. We be like, oh Lord, here we go again. Like, I don't even want to listen to calls with her on it anymore. Like, she's just that draining. Um, yeah, she's draining. But she's draining. Yeah, I wanted a cigarette. I don't even smoke. I was just like this, the meme with Mackay Pfeiffer with all the cigarettes on his hand, and he just like, that's exactly how this had me. Like, this is too much. I'm like, this is too much. This is too much. Yeah, she stayed worrying about the bloggers, right? Because the bloggers are more prominent than her. Okay, when she say bloggers, she's talking about Nyla, Real Talk with Bougie. She's talking about Nyla, she's talking about Fran, and she's talking about Pam, the law intellect. That's what she says when she says bloggers. That's who she's talking about. She's just talking about them three. That's who she's talking about. But she's primarily talking about Nyla because they more prominent than she is. And she's mad that people are, they are making their coins off of the saga that is Shirley Strawberry and Nesto in the side chicken. She that really, really boils her. This is why she's so mad about it. This is why she's like, and the girl shouldn't be releasing the calls. She don't like Shay either. Phone calls from prison. She don't like Shay either because they are more prominent than she is. She's mad. She's failed. She thought it was easy to just create a little YouTube channel and she thought she was gonna be prominent. Baby, she ain't gonna be prominent. She ain't gonna be prominent. But see, she rolls with infamous Mammy because infamous Mammy is not a threat to her in her mind. Okay. Infamous Mammy, okay, is not a threat to her, and she can control infamous Mammy via, calling Nesto and stuff like that. So she likes exercising that control and dominance over infamous Mammy. Yeah, she really did think it was that easy. Yeah, and infamous Mammy. Yeah, that's another one. If y'all ever find out infamous Mammy's birth date, full date, month, day, and year, y'all make sure y'all email it to me because I'll pull up a chart on infamous Mammy too. But I mean, we already know infamous Mammy. I already did the reading on her. We already know infamous Mammy. But I'll be nosy and I'll do that too. If y'all ever find her full birth date, send that to me. But yeah, so yeah. I really, really appreciate you all for just coming through and sitting with me, chilling with me through this. Um, like I said, because it was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, it was a lot. Yeah, if Miss Mammy thinks she just gonna start doing the calls and stuff like that too, that's not how you do it, baby. You're boring, and she don't like confrontation either. But this is why her and Sonya get along. That manipulative energy. But baby, we see you. We see both of y'all. You said her birthday should be available, so she had a record now. You know what? That's so true. I might have to go find that. I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna have to do a chart on infamous Mammy too. Simply Peachy ATL says, "Oh my God, you sound like Miss Knightley." People tell us that all the time. People tell us that all the time, but no, we are two different people. That's my girl though. Yeah, see, you have to understand the scheme. You have to understand what's going on. She just knows that people are going to watch it because you get a notification when there's a new video or whatnot. But she really doesn't have any content. She has a channel. She doesn't have really any content. She doesn't explain anything. She doesn't have any expertise on anything. She doesn't demonstrate anything. She has no personality. She is not fun to engage with. So, baby, it's just not pressing the button. You have to bring something, do something, be something, and you're not even entertaining. So, yeah, they don't know. They don't get along like we think. They are tolerating each other. Okay, they are tolerating each other, but they are both in competition with each other. I did a reading. I did a reading on infamous Mammy, and I think that came up, with regard to infamous Mammy. So that reading that I did on infamous Mammy, when she was mad that they said, she said, oh, they had the tarot reader talk about me. I sure did talk about her because we all see you. But yeah, there's an interesting dynamic going on with them too. But each one of them think that they got one up on the other person. hmm I know you mean it in a good way, boo. I know you do. I know you mean it in a good way, and I appreciate you. Thank you for being over here. But yeah, they got that weird dynamic going on too. But yeah, there's some turbulence behind the scenes. We haven't seen it yet. I don't know if we will, but it's something brewing behind the scenes. It sure is. It sure is something brewing behind the scenes. So yeah, y'all. So you said look up IS booking records and you'll find her date of birth. Okay, I may have to do that. I may have to do that because baby, I need the charts. I think that one's gonna be fun. I think that one's going to be fun. So, anywho, I will look that up. I will definitely, I will look that up since it's public record. I will look that up. I will definitely look that up, and maybe that'll be our next one. So yeah, I will not. I will probably see you all back here. I'll probably be live again on Monday. Tomorrow, I am traveling San Diego to LA, and then I think we're going to the LA Dodgers game. So I probably won't be back. We're going to be moving around this weekend. So I won't be back live until probably Monday. And then Tuesday is a travel day. And then I'll probably be back Wednesday. So Monday next week, Wednesday next week. And then my mom will be in town next week too. So you'll definitely see me Monday and Wednesday next week. So He said, plus you ladies have the beauty, brains, and shapes that she wish she had. Plus you ladies have loving husbands too. Absolutely. Yes, we sure do. We sure do. Yeah, we all do. Yeah. Pam, the law intellect, Nyla, um, yeah, me. Yep. I'm married and baby in there taking a nap. Yeah, we sure do. We are loved, we are protected. We are loved, we are protected. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much, Mel. You said when we're gonna watch the Christian videos of how to know when someone is a witch. Um, I know I'm going out this evening. Going out to eat this evening. I'm gonna try to do those next week um if I don't find infamous Mammy's birth date to do her chart. So I'm gonna try to do those next week. I haven't forgotten. I'm just, I'm not at home. So my schedule is not the same as, normally when I'm at home to like continuously do content. So this is why I've been kind of sporadic this week because I'm not at home. We're out, we're on vacation, we're out and about in San Diego. So I appreciate you being here. Yeah, Sonya hates growing old and looks on that as a handicap, just like her gray hair buddy. Yeah, yeah, because she has confidence issues. She doesn't know how to age gracefully. It's okay. I mean, as long as you are alive and you are still here on Earth, you are going to age. Okay, you are going to age. The trick is to age gracefully. Age gracefully so that you look your best. Okay? So that you look your best. She needs to take care of herself. She does not take care of herself. Okay? She does not take care of herself. Because I have an 80-year-old aunt that looks like she's 60. Okay? I really do. You have to take care of yourself. Sonya doesn't take care of herself. So because she doesn't take care of herself, she doesn't eat, she doesn't exercise right. She probably don't take no nutrients. She probably doesn't drink a lot of water. She doesn't sleep. She's gossipy, like all that stuff. You're not going to age well. She's not aging well, and that's on her. Yeah, you enjoy your weekend too. Yeah, so. hmm Donna says Q do have the rack and little waist. Q need to share some of her genes. I do have the good genes. Praise God. Amen. I got good genes. Praise God. Praise Him. Praise, because I do have good genes. So I'm short and my feet are bad. But I'm grateful for the aging grace that I have. Let's just say that. Infamous Silva is a Pisces. No, baby, we don't claim her. I don't claim her. I don't claim her. I'm a Pisces sun too, baby. I don't claim her. We the honorable Pisces delegation. We need to trade. If she's a Pisces sun, we need to trade her for yeah, for somebody else. We need to trade her for somebody else because I don't. No, ma'am. No, she does not drink water at all. At all. Yeah. She has a childlike need of approval and she's bitter at the same time. Yeah. But that's because she has self-esteem and issues with self-worth. That's why she always needs to approve. Oh, you like this, you like that, you like that. That's why. That's why. She has foundational issues. Yeah. So you drinking your collagen peptides water right now? Yeah, I had some all week. I'm gonna save my last 4 scoops for next week for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, she has trouble digesting and absorbing nutrients. She needs to have supplements and a good routine. Yeah, she really does. She really does. She really needs to take care of herself. Drink water, sleep, nutrients, rest, a positive attitude, right? Doing the right thing morally, right? Lawfully. Yeah. 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 So, but yeah, you all. I am going to let you all go so you all can enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I am going to get on with the rest of my day. And again, I thank you all for being here, supporting me as we look through this chart. So I'm gonna see y'all around these YouTube streets. I love you all. And we'll be back at some point on Monday. Congratulations, new channel members. I love you all. And yeah, so I'm gonna see y'all. I'ma see y'all. Bye.